WTF.
Start, stop. It's like Seattle traffic.
Hashtag worst live ever. Hashtag OMG. We should change our acronym from WTF to OMG because tonight I'm super like that emoji. That's me. I'm the emoji. Kathy's on. Yay. Thank you for being our true hero. Thank you, Kathy McReynolds. She can hear us. We can't hear you. We pretend to see you in my mind's eye. Thank you, God. You gave me a heart. Thank you. Thank you. All right, you guys, let's get this freaking thing started. All right, so it's been a week since we came to you guys last. We come to you guys every Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with updates about our team of World Team Fitness, where we try and bring health, nutrition, and fitness to a functional fitness lifestyle so you can eat that cookie, right, Darren?
Or several
of them, and you can still try and work in fitness too.
Or your bag of Game of Thrones Oreos.
Yeah, let's talk about the Oreos. So yeah, we had a couple of things happen this week, Darren. Let's start with the Oreos, shall we?
Yeah, I'm not the one who opened them. All
right, so you guys, so Sunday night, we've got someone else on the channel here who signed up and is in a 7-day cleaning challenge with me. So I guess the first topic tonight is, what do you do when your significant other walks in and literally sets an entire bag of Oreos in front of you? Darren?
Yeah. Well,
yeah, okay, so.
They weren't for eating.
Okay, Oreos aren't for eating, but you put them right in front of me knowing I'm supposed to do a clean eating challenge the next day. Okay, so that was the game was rigged on that one. So let's talk about that for a second. Just from now, I was able to mostly control myself. I had like 5 Oreos, which I ought to tell you where the rest of them went.
Yeah, I mean, it's Game of Thrones Oreos.
Okay, so here's the thing. They were Game of Thrones Oreos. They had really cool packaging, so Darren bought them, but he came home, set them in front of me. When he found out I'd opened them, he got angry. I'm like, well, why would you put a bag of Oreos in front of me and then expect me not to eat them? What is that about? So relationship advice number 1, don't put a bag of treats in front of your significant other and expect them not to eat them. That's just stupid, right? So my lesson for the week was, don't leave the bag of Oreos in the kitchen where he can find them, because, yeah, exactly. I go to bed at 8.
Opened.
Anyway, we don't need to bring our marital problems to you, but I know we're not the only ones out there with these problems. Or, you know, one of us buys a treat, the other one wants to eat it. It's back and forth. So these are all little issues we have to deal with, right? So in our relationship, we figured out early on that I know this about me. I crave sweets. And where are you, Darren? You're over here. Sorry, I looked at the screen. Darren craves carbs, don't you?
Or anything that doesn't scurry off the plate.
Okay, but typically when we're going to Costco or the big box stores, things like that, what happens is, you know, I gravitate straight to the sweets aisle. Darren gravitates straight over to the cracker aisle. So
bread and pasta.
Bread, pasta, carbs, like all the we actually looked this up. We did some research a couple years ago. There's a book called Eat Right for Your Blood Type. Maybe you've heard of it or not. So I believe I have A negative, and if you choose to believe that, which it was worth looking into. A negative blood type craves magnesium. It needs magnesium. I'm borderline anemic sometimes, and I'm an iron deficiency. But because of that, I crave sweets. So Darren's blood type, we looked it up. Sure enough, right in there it says his blood type craves the carbs. Like, he can go forever without sweets, but he needs those. And dare you put wine in that category?
Well, it's a carbohydrate, yes.
Yeah, but more than just, alcohol in general. But he craves it. So every time I like to have a sweet every single day, when I probably shouldn't, but I crave it every day regardless. So for me, the challenge is reducing my craving down so it's not as bad. Now, I feel like I did really good because today we're going to talk a little bit about Shakeology, which is our signature nutrition drink that we promote in Beachbody, which is only available through Team Beachbody Coaches like myself and Darren. luckily.
Mhm.
Lucky for us.
Lucky for you.
Lucky for you, lucky for us. And we do promote it in our network marketing company. But before I tell you about Shakeology, I want to tell you what it talk about a little bit. First, yeah, I guess first we're going to talk about it, and then I'm going to show you or tell you why it curbed my cravings, right? So, so if anybody is interested, every single Monday, if you've never tried Shakeology and you've always wanted to, and we're going to be talking about tonight, there is actually a kit that you can buy because of this cute little package here. It's $29.95 before shipping and handling. Okay, so what it is, it's a 7-day clean eating challenge, okay? And it actually, I'm trying to get on camera here. So it's called Clean Week. Just put it right over Darren. I'm just kidding. So I'm going to show you what's in here. So it's pretty cool. So it comes with it teaches you, if you're wanting to get back into the swing of things, if you've fallen off your fitness or your health like I have, I'm starting simple. I'm not starting with one of the heavier 30-day programs. I'm starting with Clean Week. And I'm going to do Clean Week a few times in a row. So until I get it kind of under control. Because I believe in baby steps. Everybody can do it differently, but you get, what you get is you get 7 days of Shakeology, and there's a nutrition guide in here. So it comes with this really cool meal planner thingy. When you open it up, it tells you exactly like what you're going to eat, you know, how to eat it, when to eat it, steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're also going to be drinking your Shakeology. There it is. Once a day while you're on the plan, right? So they even give you like your sample menus, right? And like suggested foods, and they tell you, if anybody's ever done the 21-day fix, this is kind of like the 21-day fix light, as it were. But it's got the recipes right in there. And then, of course, they're really appetizing. You know, berry, walnut, oatmeal, and pancakes, and Kathy, I'm like Darren. So it's got all sorts of good stuff in here. So as far as recipes, avocado toast and tuna melts and all sorts of good stuff for suggestions. And then it's got the dinner. It's got breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then it's got a snack menus and stuff on there too. And to get you kind of thinking about what's light and lean. And it gives you a whole bunch of recipes for your Shakeology, which we're going to talk about in just a second. So because it comes in different flavors. You have berrylicious, vanilla, stuff like that. And in addition to that, you also get 4 different workouts. There we go. I can do this. The camera's backwards. You get 4 different workouts that you can dial in either from your iPad, your iPhone, your computer, and do your 30-minute workout. And you rotate them throughout the week, right? So you also get in your kit, you get a recipe maker, right, for your Shakeology, and they teach you or suggest foods and vegetables, and mostly fruit that you put into your shake. But you can also add your pineapple and vanilla beans, strawberries, all sorts of stuff, and other recipes you can make with Shakeology.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Just so exciting. You get a Shakeology booklet. They teach you all of, I'm so crooked today. They teach you all about Shakeology and what's in it. Sorry, my camera's off. What's happening? There we go. Oh, it's on the back. No wonder. Here's the front. There. You love what Shakeology does, if I can not make you seasick. Okay, guys, so here's the fun part. All right, so I'm almost done with this pitch. Okay, hold on. Just want to show you this really quick. So there's 2 kinds of kits you can get. There's one that has whey protein, which means the protein comes from animal base, and there's vegan formula, which comes from a plant base. So in this kit, there are 7 packets of Shakeology. You drink 1 a day. You can take them in any order. Okay, now I want to tell a funny story about this, about someone we used to know who used to be our pastor. We're going to tell the pastor story. We belonged to a church a while back, and our pastor would start drinking Shakeology, and he's used to being in he was in another supplement company, and we had a little shake. We called them shake and shares. So we got together at the church, and everybody tried the different flavors and had a good time. And I told him, he ordered a 30-day supply, and I said, make sure you only drink it once a day, because not designed. It's not like something you would just like, oh, I'm just going to, the more you drink, the more weight you lose.
More is not better.
More is not better. It's not designed for that. It's literally, we call it our daily dose of dense nutrition, because it's got like, I think it's got 93 or 73 or 83 foods that are in here that you wouldn't normally get in your normal everyday diet. But the recipes are processed in a lab. So if you ever have any, if you're worried that I can't have this or I'm allergic to that, the vegan and the whey formulas are nowhere near each other in the laboratory or the factory. So that's, if you ever have that concern, we've had people ask that. But the main flavors that we have, which are really cool, we've got chocolate. And I'm going to tell you what happened to Pat. I'm going to finish that story in a second. So we got chocolate, and we've got strawberry and vanilla. And I would have to say that, what is your favorite flavor, Darren, out of all of them? There's one more. It's called cafe latte. So it's kind of like a mocha flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So you get like 2 vanilla, 2 chocolate, 2 cafe latte, and then you get 1 strawberry. So what's your favorite?
The cafe latte.
Why?
Coffee.
I turned him on to cafe. So I would have to say that at the moment, because it kind of changes, as you drink it long term, my favorite flavor is usually chocolate, but lately I've been on a strawberry kick, and I would say that my favorite flavor to work with, though, is vanilla.
Yeah, it goes with everything. Because
vanilla is awesome, because it's kind of like a base flavor. And what you do is you can add your favorite flavor of yogurt. So if you like key lime, pour a key lime in with your vanilla, and you add ice and a little bit of water and a little bit of almond milk, and you blend it. Yeah, you do almonds. I don't do almonds in mine. You blend it, and then it takes on the flavor of whatever you put in it. So if you have fresh blueberries and you put them in, then you have a blueberry smoothie, right? So you get the idea. You can take the vanilla and add strawberries, and it's strawberry flavored. You get where I'm going. So this is really great. And there's even recipes to make it taste like pumpkin spice. So you add anyway, we got all the recipes.
Cinnamon and nutmeg.
Yeah, so I don't want you to think that you're not just restricted to the couple flavors you see here, because you can take the vanilla and make it whatever you want. And that's where it gets really fun. And it keeps you from getting bored with your flavors. You can alternate anyway. So anyway, back to the pastor. I'm going to tell you what he did. So a couple of days had gone by since we had talked to him. This was a couple of years ago. And I said, make sure you don't drink this all at once or anything. He's like, oh, I won't. Next thing I know, I was talking to his fiance at the time, now wife, and she was like, oh, well, he ended up in the hospital. I said, why was he he had to go to the emergency room because he said he drank 4 or 5 of these at once. And then he had a banana.
Bananas.
And bananas, we put bananas in these all the time, so that's not an issue. But he had like 4 or 5 of these and then 3 bananas. I'm pretty sure I don't think he's ever going to see this. I don't care. It's his story. But so what it did was the banana caused a huge gastric bubble right up under his chest, and it pushed up into his chest cavity while he was running his errands. And he's a pretty big guy, and he literally thought he was having a heart attack. And he tried to tell us this story with a straight face, and I was just kind of like, why would you do that? We told you not to do that. And he's like, well, it seemed like a good idea at the time. So So lesson here is just follow directions and don't be weird with your Shakeology.
And as your body, when you're starting out, as your body has to get used to having, all the nutrition it wants.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a different feeling to get used to.
And what are you really saying, Darren?
What?
Shakeology is known to reactivate your digestive system. So, so what we're trying to say is about 2 to 3 days in, if you're not used to having regular bowel movements, I'm not saying that you're going to be running for the hills. You might. It's happened to some people before. But for the most part, if you're just kind of easing into it and taking it like, it's not like a dangerous, I don't want to make like it's dangerous. I feel like we're making it dangerous. It's not.
It's just, you just have to get used to it.
It's not.
You have to get used to being healthy.
You have to get used to being healthy. Could you hand me the bag, please? So really quick. So I'm going to wrap this story around full circle. So this is a bag. The white bags are the vegan flavors. So this is tropical strawberry vegan. I already had mine today, so I added some extra clamshell of strawberries I got at the store, and with this, make it taste extra strawberry, right? So back to my Oreo story. I'm going to make this go full circle. This is how I know Shakeology was working for me. I started drinking my Shakeology back on April 1st, and Darren put the Oreos in front of me on Sunday, and I've been consistently drinking it every single day, and even today and everything. I haven't missed a day yet. I don't plan on missing a day. And so when he put the Oreos in front of me, I barely craved them. Now for me, that is a really big deal, and I can honestly say that that's how I know the Shakeology is working, because it reduces your cravings, because a craving just means that you're missing a nutrient in your body. So that's why it's like why some people crave chocolate. That means that you're missing your magnesium. Some people who crave
sugar is generally chromium.
Yeah, you'd be low on like chromium. That's why chromium picolinate or whatever. Picolinate was a big deal for a while. So just kind of understanding that that's what your brain's telling you, like the cravings are basically nutrients. It's kind of like when they tell you, like, if you're hungry, go drink a glass of water, right? Because it really means you're thirsty. Same kind of sort of like the same kind of thing. So there's a whole list of superfoods on the back. It's got all sorts of stuff in here. And I'll wrap this up, but because I want you going forever here. Oh, I've got some hearts and likes. Bilberry, flax, maca root. I have this stuff. I don't even know honestly half of it, but there's a ton of research, and the people who came up with it are like super health and fitness experts that let's see, what is Isabel? It's actually the owner's wife of Beachbody. And the reason they created Shakeology was because the owner, Carl Deichler, hated to drink or eat green foods like this guy.
He doesn't like vegetables.
Hates vegetables. And that's actually why we love Beachbody, because they started this mission statement of staying, trying to stay in fitness and integrating this into your lifestyle in a way that seems appropriate for you. So anyway, that's my soapbox. That's my offer. If anybody ever wants to try the 7-day Shakeology challenge, it's called Clean Week. Drop a comment down below, drop a yes, and the messenger bot will send you the information so you can sign up for Clean Week. Okay, so enough of that. What else do we have for the kids tonight?
I don't know. You tell me.
That's not true. Can you turn that light, please? Oh, it's blinding. Just kidding. Well, we have a movie review for you guys. We saw the movie Shazam.
Yeah.
I liked it. What did you like it? What did you like?
It's a lot of fun.
I thought it was fun. I liked it. I was going to see Dumbo, but we couldn't come to an agreement on that. And then you saw something else. What was it?
When?
Saturday.
Oh, Hotel Mumbai. It is not the feel-good movie of the year.
Whatever that is.
It's very well done.
Hotel Mumbai. Okay, yeah. So who would go see that? Who was that for?
Oh, if you like a well-written drama, but it's not feel-good.
Yeah. So if you want a movie that'll make you feel bad about yourself, go see Hotel Mumbai.
You don't feel bad. It's just it deals with a dark, terrorist take siege.
It's a guy movie.
No, it's a true story.
That's what I said. A guy movie.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I'm more the light and fluffy kind of stuff. Okay, so I have one announcement also for people, especially who live in this. Doesn't have to be the Seattle area. It's something I saw today, and I want to share it with everybody. Is that on Saturday, June 9th, we're going to be participating in a regional Spartan exercise event. So anybody in World Team Fitness, I encourage you to get out there, and I'll drop a link down below. You can register. It's a traveling free workout that they're going to be having, right? Say yes.
Okay.
You're looking out the window.
Well, I'm looking over here.
We're on a broadcast, baby.
Well, I'm looking over here at the screen.
Yes, dear. Okay, so so if you live anywhere in the Seattle area, make sure you if you want to join us, like Angela and Elena and some other folks, we'll be dropping a link down below and tagging you guys and Mark and making sure you guys come out if you want. But it's going to be, I believe, in Everett in a parking lot. They're going to set up some sort of obstacle course or something. It's free, and you get a T-shirt, but from them. And I wanted to also let you guys know, anybody who orders product from us through World Team Fitness, any kind of product. So it could be this. We've got some other products we're going to spotlight later on in the month. We're going to be ordering shirts, and we're going to be let you guys, anybody who becomes a customer gets a World Team Fitness shirt. So we're having, the logo's already been designed. We're sending it out to get the shirt designs back for us. Do you want to talk about the bars?
Up to you. It's your show.
It's not my show. It's our show.
It's your show.
Yeah. Good man. Good man. What else?
There you go.
Okay, yeah. So, okay, I guess I forgot to do this. So Shakeology comes in either a full bag of 30 scoops, or you can order a box of your flavor, right? And they come in packets. So if you
travel a lot,
if you travel and you want single serving packets, but they only give you like 24 instead of 30, so for the same exact price. So these are cafe latte. So I guess if anybody wants to, the only samples I truly can give away at the moment are cafe latte. So if anybody wants to try a sample, one packet is $5 to cover the shipping and handling, and I can send you instructions on how to make it and stuff. So just tag me, PM me, drop a comment down below if you want to try the cafe latte. And as I get more sample flavors, then I'll let you know. Or you can pay the $29.95 and try the 7 days. You don't have to do the fitness programs if you don't want to, but if you want to just try the Shakeology, this is still your cheapest way, $29.95 for 7. Okay, what else? There's something else I was going to share with everybody. Do you remember what it is?
No.
Oh, we got our vegetable box today, again, from Imperfect Produce. I have not opened that box yet, so that'll be exciting. I'll probably shoot another video after this and open that box. And so yeah, so any more fitnessy stuff that we have coming up for our team? Oh, I know what it is. We're gonna have next Wednesday. We're gonna be having a special guest on the channel who has an area of expertise that everybody's gonna want to know about potentially, because it's really interesting, and she's an expert in it. I am not an expert in this category. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want you to tune in and see what it's all about. But she's going to be on the channel next Wednesday at 6 p.m. when we go live. She's going to be our guest. And if you or someone you know want to be a guest on our channel, woo-wee,
Yeah.
Reach out to us and let us know if you find this channel interesting, and if you want to anything fitnessy or nutrition related, something like that. I've got some phone calls into some like professional chefs, some nutritional folks who can talk about nutrition and fitness and things like that. So I guess we can talk about what Shakeology, what it feels like when you first start taking it.
Well,
right?
Well, I don't know.
Well, don't you remember?
Not really.
Whatever. Oh, there's a first time for everything. But what I do know is, I guess my message for today is this: like, as you probably tell, I already have more energy in this live than I did last week. And I can honestly say, if you go back and probably look at the camera, I weighed myself. So last week I was at 213, and today I'm almost under 212. I've only got 0.2 of a pound to go for the week. So I'm losing about 1.5 pounds a week right now. The only difference is I'm clean eating and I'm drinking Shakeology, and I'll be honest, I haven't worked out. But I'm still losing the weight as a side effect of drinking the Shakeology, because that's what it does, is it helps you get your metabolism going because of all the nutrients. You know, I'm someone who's always cold, and last couple of nights I've been hot, which I never am, which means I'm getting the right nutrients in the Shakeology. So, right, Darren?
And it's not an effect you notice immediately. It takes a few days, a week, before you really start to feel better If you want to say better.
Yeah. So today
you know, it's a
is
difference.
it's day 17, and I can tell you that I definitely feel it more when I'm not taking it. Because like when it's like this, when you feel good, you're like, well, I just feel fine. What's the problem, right? But when you're off of it, or all of a sudden your whole body's off just a little bit, you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
You know, then you're like, now I got a problem, and or I'm tired, and I'm this, and I'm that, and I've been waking up with more energy. Oh, that's what we were going to talk about.
What?
Sleep.
Oh.
All right, we're going to shove one more topic in here. So anybody out there who's had any kind of significant other, we've had an interesting time lately, and I want to comment, and I want you guys to comment down below. We've only got 4 minutes left of the broadcast, so we're going to wrap it up. But it's a 30-minute show. That's why.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So here's what's been happening. So I go to bed at 8 p.m. Darren goes to bed at
10.
Always at 10. Okay, so I'm
Unless it's the
usually
weekend.
always at, yeah, then it's like midnight.
Midnight or 1.
Midnight. He's like clockwork. Okay, so I have to fall asleep with a little bit of background noise in order for me to be able to fall asleep, because we live near an airport and it's really loud. Okay, there's all these loud background noises, and when I'm falling asleep, I focus in on the airplane, and then I can't ever fall asleep. And then he comes in and accidentally wakes me up at 10 every single night. Don't you? Don't you?
Well,
yes.
okay.
Okay, now on the flip side of this argument, so I feel like I'm not getting good sleep. So on the flip side of this, Darren approached me a couple weeks ago and said, hey, you snore like a mother bear. I'm probably paraphrasing.
Well, yeah,
Was it like that?
You were.
Sawn logs.
Yeah.
Sawn logs. Okay, because I'm asleep first, and I'm doing my thing. Is what I do. So then he couldn't sleep. So now we had the opposite problem, right? Okay, so I turn on a low humming, what is it, air purifier?
Yeah, air filter.
Air filter. So I get a nice hum going in the bedroom so I can fall asleep, and then I may or may not snore. And then he comes in and wears these track pants that go that wake me up. And then he's fussing around getting to bed, and then I wake up, and then he turns off the air purifier, so it's dead quiet, and now I'm wide awake and can hear everything. And he's like, oh, peace and quiet, I can go to sleep. So we're constantly in duality here. And so because both of us agree, don't we, babe? Give me 5. We love each other, but we both agree that sleep is way more important than loving each other. So we're all like, I'm in it for myself. Bye. Mm-hmm. So we just alternate bedroom and couch, couch and bedroom, bedroom and couch, couch and bedroom. I'm happy to say. But we need to get our sleep for our jobs. We want to be productive, don't we?
Just at least not get fired.
Yeah, at least not get fired. So so I've worked on the snoring. I figured out that if I elevate my head kind of in an upright position, sort of when I recline.
Good.
How do you know? You're not in there. Yes, I've been getting a scorecard at A+. The flip side is I get really mad when he wakes me up. Right?
And other times.
Whatever. He shouldn't agitate me if he doesn't want me mad. That's all I can say. Right, honey?
Yep.
All right, you guys, we're going to wrap this show up. I'm glad we're finally able to go live. We hope you enjoyed it. Gosh, I know we did.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding. Join us next week, you guys. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And be sure to come on next week especially. So just quick reminder, if you want Shakeology, drop a yes down below. The bot will answer you back, and you can order. Make sure to register for the Spartan event if you live near us on Saturday, June 9th.
For a Spartan event near you.
Our Spartan event near you. You can post the photos and be part of World Team Fitness. That would be awesome to represent. And remember, if you buy product from us, we will send you a free t-shirt. And tune in next week because we're going to have a super secret special guest who's a specialist about food. And I'm not going to tell you what kind of food. It's going to be a big surprise. All right, you guys. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate you.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Go House Stark. Right?
House Stark.
House.
Yes. Jon Snow.
Jon Snow. Whatever that means. All right, you guys. We'll see you later. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Later.
You have to keep doing it.
Bye.
Bye.
No,
Keep doing it.
just freeze.